Thank you so much, Susie. I am really, really excited to deliver this message to you today. Uh, it is delightful to see all of you here. What a moment in life. Ash Mufareh speaking to you today directly, personally, from the heart. Whether you're a long-time supporter or somebody who stood in the sideway or been distracted by other things, unsure what's next, I wanted to speak to you today with clarity, humility, and renewed purpose. Obvious at a turning point, and I believe that with all my heart, actually, that what led is worth everything to get here. I know it's taken a while, but it's worthwhile. And I wasn't sure. Honestly, I'm having a hard time to say this, but I promise to clarity and transparency all of the time. As I was preparing for these remarks and having some bullet points and highlights, uh, I wasn't planning to talk about this topic on this. I actually made a deliberate choice not to mention anything about our situation with the SEC. I thought I'm leaving that out. It is no secret has been challenging, painful, however, and lengthy. But fortunately, we have been represented by some of the best, most experienced and skilled lawyers in the country, period. Everybody could look up who's represented us. Couldn't get any better team. And under my instructions, they've defended the case vigorously. But that has taken time, attention away from our core mission. However, I tell you, I'm so encouraged by the recent development. In fact, I'm actually pretty excited, and I look forward to being able to give you much more complete and positive update on this topic very, very, very soon. So stay tuned. I can tell you, it's a very bad day and not so exciting for the haters. Having a good day. And this is not what they wished for. This is probably a nightmare for them. But God is good. I have to say that up front. And what a victorious day. I will be addressing this on a day, separate, exclusive update, live update again, possibly number 2, because it's a big topic and I know you want to know more, and I'll break it down to you with what's allowed, okay, or what's productive or meaningful to you. But I'd rather to go back on track and continue my initial plan about a few things that you want to hear today. Let's begin by being completely transparent. This journey has not been easy for any of us. Yes, probably long or longer than we hoped for. We've experienced delays, we've dealt with disappointments, and yes, we've made mistakes. I did. Some of our efforts actually fell short and, not as we hoped. But some plants and some of our production actually had to be scrapped and rebuilt from the ground up, totally from the scratch. And the truth is, some people we trusted were not who they are and who they were. I take full responsibility, obviously, for everything that has happened under my leadership. Not in shame, but with humility, and someone who and committed doing better. Think bold. And when you build something bolder, but so is reward. It's worth it. And I know many of you have been frustrated, some confused, and you've been waiting for a moment of clarity. This is that moment. Crystal clear. The road ahead is very clear. So let's talk about the recent survey and some of the revelation and results about that. I am super excited to talk about this. Recently, we've invited respond and participate in a private 3 simple questions. No pressure, no spin, just truth. And we needed to know, are you still with us actually? We want to know. We want to feel, where do you stand? We know where we stand. How long are you willing to wait? And do you believe it's time for a new vehicle to shared mission? Now, let me tell you what. And what's going in my head, I'm going to share a personal thought with you. I had 3 predictions. I've told the team and those who spoke with me on the side, behind the scenes. I've told them I had 3 predictions. Okay, how many people I thought would respond or would be engaged. I gave one low, like middle of the road, and one I thought was probably over. Okay, big, medium, small. Okay, or small, medium, big. But what happened next left me absolutely floored. And I'll explain that to you. You may realize the importance of this. You didn't just meet my most optimistic prediction. That's okay. But you've exceeded it by nearly 3 times. So small, medium, big. 3 times bigger than the big. I was astonished. That alone tells me how clear you're still here and you believe and you are ready forward. You are ready to move forward. You are good to go forward. You're not stuck in the past. That was an eye opener. Okay, I shared with you, as you gave, over 90% of you said without hesitation, I will try to share with you the exact screenshot, okay? I am conservative by telling you over 90%. Some of them are 98 something. So you could say 100%. I'm totally with you, no matter how long it takes. I see the vision, I agree, and if we want to succeed, we need a new vehicle. We need a new direction. We need a way of running and operating. Thank you for that. And to each and every one of you who you've given me the fuel, continue the mission. More fuel, I'm already pumped, as you could tell, but you've given leadership team focus. They're elevated now. And you reminded us why we started this journey in the first place. And let me add a little bit more to this. From your end, you see three simple questions. Okay, what could this doesn't take a genius? And the results are very obvious. Okay, most of you selected, I'm fully committed. And whatever timeline it takes, okay? And obviously, we need a new vehicle. That is clear. You see all of that. But we have invisible data to you that are very compelling. Number one, the number of people. And here's another one. So the number of people actually took the time to select. And the number or the frequency of most of you going to the same survey as many as 10 times a day. The overall sessions and login, it was practically a weekend and a day, right? Millions and millions and millions of login. Who thought this would be possible after all this time?
Is he froze up, guys?
I think he's froze. I thought it was me.
It's frozen.
Give him a quick email, Chris.
I
So
did.
something blink.
You froze for a few there, Ash. You froze.
Okay, no problem.
You're back.
Are we good so far?
We don't have the camera.
Your video's off.
My video's not on?
It's not
Nope.
on.
No, not
On. Okay, let me click again. Did it work?
It's
No.
not on.
Not yet.
Okay, I see this is freezing. Okay. Let it refresh. This is live.
Yeah. Wait.
What you said. He is coming back in shortly, everyone.
Yeah.
It's incredible data he's sharing. very, 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 incredible.
Are you sure somebody's not the system?
Please on your mic, Mr. Mufareh.
Oh, love you. You need to mute yourself as well.
There
Again,
you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
this is happened with the live.
Freezing.
Stuff. Tech.
Mr. Mufareh coming in and out.
That looks better. We can't hear you.
Now,
Yes.
Yeah.
okay, that's. I mean, that's actually good. Forgive me for this, okay? But you may have noticed, like certain individuals who once had a visible presence with us are no longer associated with us. Let that distract you. Let me be clear about this. And in general, any decision to distance ourselves from anyone, especially a public, like, somebody on the surface in a way, and especially when we have to take it is never made lightly. I hope you would respect this. These decisions are deliberate, cautious, and made only a review of what's in the best interest of community, not just one. But have to protect the community. When we speak about someone's, who was known or they were known publicly and their departure, it is always done with one goal: in protect you. So that's simple. Our priority is the health and safety of our platform, obviously, our brand and our people. That's number one priority. Nothing personal. We believe in transparency, but we also believe in dignity. So I ask that we all respect needs to be shouted from the rooftop. Let it go. And sometimes doing the right thing quietly is more powerful than making noise. I know you're going to respect my approach to this and trust our decision. What matters is this. We are focused. We are pruning what's no longer serving us. As we in the O News series, with integrity is the bottom line. When someone doesn't align with our values and our characters, our principles, no place, mainly to protect the health. We don't have a polluted environment, our community. Let's start the turning point now. Now we are obviously at a turning point, like where we come from, everything that happened and where we go in. We are now standing on the edge of something new. We've taken a hard look at what worked and what didn't, and what we must do differently. We are rebuilding just as a reboot of the old and a refurbish and just to relabel a sticker on it. No, no. no. But as a birth of something better. Totally. Yes, we are creating a new vehicle. But more than that, we are clarifying the destination. Our eyes are always on the target, on laser focus, on the goal, on the dream. Because a shiny car is useless if it's not going anywhere meaningful. So we have to be clear on our purpose and our destination. Our dream has been always bold, okay? We all know that. We've always been bold, okay? To uplift lives, to create fairness, to innovation, to give people tools, okay? But a true opportunity. That's what's the journey. We're not abandoning the dream. In fact, we are doubling down on it. With more focus, with more experience, with more energy than ever. So you may not see all the details, honestly, and yet, but I promise you, behind the scenes, the wheels are turning. And more importantly, we're doing it differently this time. I learned not to get ahead of myself. Speaking of what we've learned, let's talk about some lessons we've learned. Here's what I learned. Okay, let me share with you. It is better to underpromise and overdeliver. That's obvious. Than the other way around. So we're going to be telling you more realistic updates, period. Okay? Indeed, we're doing it something we're doing different. Totally. And I'm not going to tease you or tease things up. Put more light on things that don't even yet. Maybe they're in the pipeline or anything, but not ready yet. Just to inflate the expectations and some clever words and fancy presentations, all of it. We're not going to do that. From now on, actually, everything we build, everything we launch, everything we promise will be tested, proven, and ready to go. Period. There would be hype, no more hype, no more guesswork, just the real things that work, that are practical, that are transparent, that are backed up by actual value again. About our new offer, obviously in stages, carefully and strategically. Not going to have a wide ladder and walk with many things. We're going to be like the edge of an arrow, so sharp and clear. Start small and then expand. If that makes sense to you. Not to keep people waiting, but to, and every step forward is solid and secure. Stabilize, then scale. Waited long enough, and you've waited. You deserve more than words. You deserve results. I learned early on in my life that either you can have results or excuses. You can have excuses or results. You cannot have both. And I don't know if you know, but I just heard that the easiest way to get to the top and the best way to get to the top is to get off your bottom. So, I am going to give them to you. I'm going to give you results, all right? I'm going to give you action. We are in action constantly, not in theory, again, in action. We are definitely in reforming, reorganizing to the dream, and what united and what us here together. In fact, what unites all of us here is our past, present, and future. What unites all of that is the shame that we have, that big, bold, beautiful that we share together. It is not about a logo or just a platform, colors or theme. It's not about fancy words or stickers or flashy things. It's only about people. It's about you. People. But believing that ordinary individuals, like most of us, deserve extraordinary possibilities. That dream is alive and well. And if you're listening to this, you've stayed this long, then it lives in you too, just like us. It lives in us. Oh, this is absolutely not the ending. Watch this, not the end of anything, building of everything, the rebuilding in a better way. So here's what I ask you. I want you to stay strong, be patient, have confidence. Don't get distracted. Reunite, and wonderful new things are on the way. I can assure you that. Never promise, or I would tell you, I'm here. I with all my energy, breath, to continue all the way. No cap. And when they are ready, those beautiful things are not before. You are going to be the first to bring you my responsibility and that privilege, that advantage. So have confidence. Rest assured that but so is Word. It's worth it. And I know many of you have been frustrated, some confused, and you've been waiting for a moment of clarity. This is that moment. Crystal clear. The road ahead is very clear. So let's talk about the recent survey and some of the revelation and result about that. I am super excited to talk about this. Recently, we respond and participate in a private survey. 3 simple questions. No pressure, no spin, just truth. And we needed to know, are you still with us actually? We want to feel we know where we stand. How long are you willing to wait? You believe it's time for a new vehicle to carry out our shared mission. Now, let me tell you what we found. And what was going in my head, I'm going to share that personal thought with you. I had 3 predictions. Told the team and those who spoke with me on the side, behind the scenes, I've told them I had 3 predictions, okay, of how many would respond or would be engaged. I gave one low prediction and one kind of like middle of the road, and probably overly optimistic, okay? Big, medium, okay? Or small, medium, big. But pin next left me absolutely. Now, I'll explain that to you. You may realize the importance of this. You didn't just meet my most optimistic prediction. That's okay. But you've exceeded it by small, medium, big, 3 times bigger than the big. I was astonished. That alone tells me how loud and clear you're still here and you believe and you are ready to move forward, are good to go forward. Not stuck in the past. That was opener. Okay, I shared with you answers you gave. Over 90% of you said without hesitation, I will try to screenshot. I am conservative by telling you over 90%. So you could say 100% that without hesitation, I'm totally with you. I see the vision. I agree. And if we want to We need a new vehicle. We need a new direction. We need a new way of running and operating. That was loud and clear. I thank you for that. Respond, and to each and every, you've given fuel to continue. The more fuel, I'm already pumped, as you could tell, but you've given the leadership team focus. They're even more motivated now. And you've reminded us why we started this journey in the first place. Now, let me add a little bit more to this. From your end, you see three simple questions. Okay, what could this doesn't take a genius, and results are very obvious. Okay, most of you selected whatever time takes. Okay, and obviously we need a new vehicle. It is clear. You see all of that. We have invisible data to you that are compelling. Number one, the number of people. And here's another one. So the number of people I took the time to select. And the number of, or the frequency went to the same day as many hours a day. The overall sessions, the login, it was practically a weekend and a day, right? Millions and millions and millions of logs in. Who thought this would be possible?
Has he froze?
I think he's froze. I thought it was me.
It's frozen. Good tail, Chris.
Something. No problem.
We're back.
Are we good so far?
We don't.
Your video's off.
It's not on?
It's not on.
No, not on.
I have. Wait, let me click again.
No.
Not yet.
Okay, I see it is freezing. Okay. Let it refresh. That's okay.
What you said was so powerful. It like made everyone think.
He is coming back in shortly, everyone. Please
Okay.
give us a few minutes.